Do you know what the city of Düsseldorf and the English Empire has in common? You guessed right, it's the traffic lights. As far as I know, Düsseldorf is the only city in Germany that wears a red and yellow phase in the traffic lights. Every other city in Germany simply uses red, yellow, green, yellow, as we've seen in the examples. Thanks to one of my viewers, Richard, who pointed this out. You learn something every day. And now, back to the show. Hi nerds, and welcome back to this never-ending series of traffic lights videos. Yeah, and if you think, what happened to Dad's voice? I'm still under the weather. Forgive me for that. I'm not dying, I promise. And please ignore this. So, in the last one, we did some cleanup. We arranged functions into real functions in here, and I forgot one. Let me do another one here, and this is a simple one. We can do all the stuff we do in setup, we can move into another function. And hold your horses, I'll explain in a second why this is good practice. I'll call this init traffic lights. Drop all my stuff from the setup into here. And now, of course, I have to grab this one and put this into setup. So, what did we do here? This is purely cosmetic, isn't it? Probably it is. Imagine this case. You don't have to initialize only the traffic lights in setup. Imagine you have to initialize a pressure sensor, some temperature sensor, maybe a particle sensor, and a whole lot of stuff. And you can imagine setup suddenly extends to 2, 4, 10 pages on your screen. This is not very readable. This way, we can put everything that is initializing the traffic lights into a function. Everything that has to do with initialize the traffic lights, everything in here, we put into the function. And in setup, we have only this one. And I hear people out there screaming at the screen, where are the namespaces? Patience, young Padawan. Let me do this in another video where it maybe makes more sense. Alright, let's add some functionality here. I'm looking at you, wait time, because the yellow stage normally isn't as long as the red and the green stage. So let's see what we can do with that. I think there's an easy way to do this here. If we change wait time into something like wait time base time, and for now call it 1000, we can do this. I have to copy this because I have to insert this now. Here's my delay, and this would be my normal delay. And now I can say, okay, I want to keep the red stage 2 times as long as the other stages. So let's do the same for the yellow stage. And the yellow stage should stay only as long as wait time base time is. And of course, stage green, we do the same here, and this should be times 2 same. Would it be better to write wait time base time plus wait time base time? What's faster? Since these are constants, the compiler will exchange them anyways. So my guess would be it doesn't matter. I'd stay with the times 2. So let's see what this does. This looks way more like a traffic light to me than it did before. Now we have a really long red time, a short yellow time, and a long green time. If at some point we decide, well, the whole thing should run a bit faster, we can still do this. We simply change wait time to something like this, and let's go. Oh man, and now you really have to rush across these traffic lights. Alright, let's do something for the old ladies. They aren't that fast on their feet, so it's better when we do this times 3 over here, so the green time stays on longer. Let's see what this does. So now this looks pretty dynamic. The green time is longer than the red time. The yellow time is the shortest. That's nice. Before we dive down into the deep end, one word about comments. I don't mean the hidden song in the top of the script. Real comments. I read somewhere that 50% of your code should be comments. I normally don't do comments. Because if you write your code the way that you need to comment it, you write bad code. The trick is, how do I name my functions, my variables, my defines? This thing over here says everything. I don't need to comment this. If I had to write a comment over here, like this, I have to do in the define. This defines the wait time. I would have made a mistake in naming the define. Give it a name that explains by itself what it's doing. Well, there's room for discussions because wait time, base time, maybe we could come up with a better name for that. But I think you get my drift. Name it as something that you can identify. If we go for, say, we do it this way. And we could do this way. And of course, you know the drill for the other ones. This is not good practice because nobody knows what T will be. You can't know what T will be. And without any explanation, so now we would need that, we're lost. So always use long variable names, long definitions, long function names. That way you can get away without doing any commenting anywhere. Well, at least in my book you can. Okay, this is a short one. I promise this is going to get way more interesting. I heard something about arrays for the next episode. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!